Well, hey everyone, this is Christopher, and this is my first time getting to use the Vision Pro. This is Apple's new product for augmented or virtual reality, and it's got an amazing camera. So what I wanted to do is try to use it to give you a bird's eye view of these shoes, the Cloud 5 Coast, and break it down, talk about my thoughts. And this is ultimately an additional review. I actually have another video that I'll put in the link in the description below where I review it for the first time last year. So this is my 1 year later review, but I'll do a little bit of overview while we're in it. Let's jump into it. Here we go. All right, so we are looking here at the Cloud 5 Coast. As you can see, I'm looking at my camera over here. Let's break down this shoe. So the first part, we want to take a look at the bottom of the shoe and notice that we've got a traditional on cloud. You can see that you've got your Speedboard here. This is what's ultimately providing stability. You've got your individual cloud units. These are ultimately built out of CloudTec, allowing you to basically absorb that pressure when you're landing, right? So basically a springboard here. And these are working together with a little bit of additional rubber to provide some stability on this foam. I will comment that in general, cloud shoes, for me, based on my gait and my activity, you'll notice that these shoes are gonna, for me, rub out here and around here or so, which is pretty normal. These are based on the original Cloud design. They're iteratively introducing newer versions of them, but this is the Cloud 5 Coast. So if we look here at the toe, you'll notice that you've got this small material, this thinner material that is lining it to, again, provide stability. You'll notice that this is a very foldable shoe, right? When we do this, it is really easy for you to be able to fold down. Very thin material, very breathable. And on the back, you can actually kind of fold this over and slip your foot in here. That way it's easier. You could put in laces, but it does come with some, like light lacing. So you can this is meant to be a slip on. And you got your vamp here around your toe cap. That is, again, breathable material, but super lightweight. So let's take a look here. So you get a nice view of this. We get the heel. You can actually see in the shoe, and very nice thin material. When we look inside, very breathable. A pretty good tongue, a very solid tongue. So I would say that this portion and the tongue are the most stable portions of the shoe, keeping everything together, and of course your foot. So this is kind of a 360 view of the shoe if you want to take a look at it and get your opinions on it. And I've gotten a lot of requests in the channel to slow down this so you're able to look at it, and of course you can freeze frame this video and get your thoughts. All right, well, I'm going to switch over to my talking head in 3, 2. All right, so here we are. Let me give you my thoughts on the Cloud 5 Coast 1 year later. So we've just seen the Vision Pro doing a shoe review, and I wanted to mention what I think about this shoe. Overall, if you are a wider foot, this is not necessarily a great shoe. It's maybe good for around light walking, everyday wear, an office environment. I'm a trainer, so I wear these in my office because I'm not going out much. I don't mind these so much, but I do have a wider foot. I did travel experientially with these shoes to England, Paris, Rome, and Africa. I would say that Rome was probably the most challenging of the environments because there's a ton of cobblestone. And on each one of these sort of adventures, I did a lot of walking, a ton of walking. And this was the shoe that I brought with me. I will tell you, in terms of an opinion 1 year later, this is still my favorite shoe to travel with. There's a couple that are really thinner, but this is, to me, so far the perfect hybrid of running / everyday shoe with really comfort. When you're on a plane and traveling, you need to slip your shoes on and off quickly through your security checkpoint and on the plane. These are fantastic, and because they're so foldable, you really can smush them down to a very packable state. So if you are doing some kind of hiking and you need an additional shoe to carry with you, there is a lower profile shoe. I'll put a link for that shoe in the description below as well. I did a review on another sort of lightweight portable shoe that I think was really great. But in a year, I've realized this is better. That other shoe was good, and it was a good everyday shoe, but this had the padding that I needed, because when I was in When I was in London and Paris and Rome, we were walking every day like they were 10-hour days. This was amazing. I never felt discomfort. I never felt discomfort in my back, and I felt like it was so lightweight and durable. My only complaint, my only complaint about this shoe, and it's a minor one, is that these little laces will get untied pretty easily. So they're not, I don't want to say they're flimsy because that's not appropriate, but they aren't as robust as I think they should be. So you're going to want to carry some extra laces or knot these up a little bit better. And you can even see, like, these are brand new out of the box. They are fairly loosely tied in, and so you might want to go in here and like tighten up a little bit more and make sure they're really solid, because they do get undone and they're kind of a hassle. As I get older, I'm not as good at tying these kind of little nuanced things, right? I'm not as good at that. So my only caveat to this is I would say cons: for wider feet, not a great shoe, or not as good as some of the other On shoes. Two, the lacing kind of comes undone, but the rest of it, perfectly fine. They are a running shoe. They're the same base as any other On running shoe, and for that, I think they're fantastic. They have a lot of great cushion, lightweight, super portable, fairly durable as any of the On shoes are ever going to be. And they've got a bunch of new colors that they've just released. This was the one that I picked because I'm into gray and lighter greens these days. It's springtime, as you can tell here in South Louisiana. And these kind of go with a lot of my clothes. They're kind of neutral colors. I'm going to be wearing these for the next couple months, but I'll be probably picking up a pair as I go to Banff, Canada in mid-June, just to have a fresh pair with me, because these will probably end up being my everyday shoes, and I tend to wear my shoes out pretty quickly because I walk so much. Anyway, that is my thought on the Cloud 5 Coast 1 year later. Listen, what are some of your favorite shoes? They could be On, they could be other brands. Let us know in the comments below. Do you like On? Do you like other brands? Do you want us to cover another shoe brand in these videos? We'd love to know, and we'd love to make content that you are looking to see. Well, that's it for this video. As always, if you enjoy this content, click that like button, crush the subscribe button, and ring that notification bell to stay up to date with everything we're producing. As always, we hope you're doing well, we hope you're staying safe, and we will see you in the next video. Take care.